Was it?
Yeah, I really like that one.
Does it make sense? What I'm just totally.
I really resonate with that one.
Oh, I have a
That's me.
strong.
That's 100%
Oh,
me.
all of them.
Yeah.
we all have the parts in us, and they come to different degrees, you know. And some is
Yeah.
primary, and so what I want to do is make the education of, hey, what does primary self means and disowned selves?
Yeah.
You know, how do they come into being?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
How do you control it?
And how do you control it? That's exactly it. And no one else, you know. Because what happens, and this is where I'm learning so much out of there, I know what to do. I got all this set up at home so I can do it myself. And that is this thing of how do we, how can I put this? You know, when we have a handful of parts that runs our life, if we have the disowned parts, guess where they are? They are not in us, but life is wonderful. It needs having balance. So guess what life brings into us? Our disowned parts. So for a people pleaser, guess what they will get? In the orbit of their friends, their work, their family, they will have narcissistic personalities coming in to wake them up. That's a whole thing. You know, we get all our disowned energies, they come in through other people. And it's purely to wake us up. So we can say, oh my God, I need more of that. Parts work is the most important thing that I've ever done in personal development. Because it's the end stop. So I get a lot of people, you know, that comes into my business. They come in and they have been out there, they have done so much work, and they have moved a bit, but not really. They still want to find out what they're meant to do in their life. But they can't find that out because the parts that's held them in, guess when you can't see it. And also they are there holding us in check because this is where it's so interesting. So my people pleaser part was came into being when I was 2. So I'm a 2-year-old people pleaser. So it's not very developed. It is not. But it functions, even in my 50s, is like that. It functions as a 2-year-old till I separate from it. So what happens when we identify it with a part, you know, it's like it sits on me. It takes me over, if you like. And I see through their glasses of being a people pleaser. I think I am it, but I'm not. It's only when suddenly there is like this separation, I say, oh my goodness, there's a part there that says yes when I mean no, and when there's suddenly separation, it doesn't run me anymore. So that means I can stand in the middle now. I have the one that's the people pleaser, the one that's the self-assertive one, and I make the decision, my soul, yeah? Because I got the awareness. Every part we have has its own rules, its own beliefs, it has its own fears, it has its own motivation, you know, and here we have all these different parts that wants to have their say. No wonder we fucking mad. Do you know what I mean? So much going on, you know, and normally in the personal development industry, you know, it's about, get rid of that part. Or you don't want to be indecisive with your career, you know. You've got to go out and find your purpose, you know, go out and find it, you know. And I do the whole thing upside down. I say, find out. Why is it that the saboteur is there? What is he helping you with? And then we actually go, you see how it's done. It's fantastic. Oh, it's fantastic. So this is my, are we filming?
I will need your business card.
This is why I've never needed a website, nothing. It just, and I am so busy, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because it works. So people, they change, and I'm so arrogant, it sounds so arrogant, but it's actually the truth, and this is why it works. I say, if you want to change, work with me, but if you don't even come close to this work.